Hello, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to organize data on Google Sheets. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to organize data on Google Sheets. The first thing to do is to launch your Google Sheets, which of course I have done right here. Then open an existing sheet or create a new one. Once you're done, you'll need to enter your data into the sheet or import data by clicking File at the top left corner of your screen and clicking on Import to bring in data from other sheets, CSV files, or even Excel files. The next step is to freeze rows and columns. And how do you do that? Or why do you do that? You freeze rows or columns to keep headers visible while scrolling. It's a great way to organize data. So this is what you're going to do to freeze rows or columns. Go ahead and select the row or column to freeze. For row, okay, so for you to freeze a row, you know that you have to click on the number to freeze a row. But if you want to freeze a column, go ahead and click on the letter. So let's say I want to freeze a column and I'm just clicking on this. Then the next thing to do is to click on View and click on Freeze. And click on, you have to choose row 1 or 2 row or 1 row, etc., depending on your needs. And you can also freeze columns the same way. So let's say 1 row, that's the, okay, I highlighted a row, right? So I'm just going to freeze this row, and that's this particular row. That's row 1. As you can see, this ash line around it, it means it has been frozen. So that's it. So the next thing to do is to sort your data, and that's one of the best ways to organize data. So select the column with the data you want to sort. I'm just going to have to exit that. Okay, so select the column with the data that you want to sort. You get column by clicking on the alphabet. All right, and once you do that, go ahead and click on data. And once you click on data, you're going to have to click on sort range. And once you click on sort range, for alphabetical or numerical sorting, go ahead and click on A to Z. And to sort by multiple columns, all right, you have to go to advanced range sorting options and then choose primary and secondary columns to sort by. All right, so you can use this and choose any of this to sort by. That's one of the ways. Then the next thing is to filter your data as one of the ways to organize your data. So how do you do that? Highlight the data range you want to filter. So let's say I want to filter this, and then go to data. And once you go to data, go ahead and click on create a filter. And once you click on create a filter, the next step is to click on the small filter icon, which will appear in the column header, which is this. Then once you click on that, click the filter icon in the column header, which is here, to select specific data you want to view or you want to hide. Okay, go ahead and select it, filter by condition or filter by values. Go ahead and choose any of that and see how you want to filter. So once you filter any data, it means you're hiding the data, or you want to view the data at just any one. So I'm just going to click cancel on that, and I'm going to undo. The next step is to use conditional formatting. Conditional formatting highlights cells. Conditional formatting highlights cells based on specific criteria. So all you need to do is to highlight the cell or the date range. And then once you highlight it, go ahead and click on format. And once you click on format, click on conditional formatting. And once you click on that, you're going to have to set the formatting rules at the side panel, which is displayed here, such as greater than or text contains, just any one. So let's say you click on this format cells if it's text does not contain, or text starts with, or date is before, greater than or less than. Just use any of those formatting rules and then choose a color for the format. And once you're done, go ahead and click done. Then the next step, all right, that you can use is data validation to organize your data. So this allows you to restrict the type of data entered in a cell. All you need to do is to select the cell range. Let's say this is it, and click on data. And once you click on data, click on data validation, which is here. Then under criteria at the side panel, click on add row. Choose from drop down, that's under this. So choose from drop down, check box or other criteria, then set the desired validation rules, such as selecting from a list of options. And once you're done, go ahead and click on done. The next step to take is to group rows or columns. All right, so select the rows or columns you want to group. I'm going to undo this. So select the row or the column you want to group, then right click. And once you right click, go ahead and click on okay, and I have this, so just clicking on all right. View more options. So once you head over to view more options, go ahead and click on group row. And once you click on group row, that if it's a column, click on group column. So group row, and once you do that, this is row, right? If it's a column, you click on the alphabet and you see the group column. And once you do that, this will collapse the selected data, making the sheet more manageable. And you can also use pivot tables for advanced data organization. So select the range of data that you want to put that on, and then go to data and click on pivot table, and then create a pivot table by selecting rows, columns, values, and filters. Now this helps summarize large data sets. And you can also use formulas to organize data, and you can add headers and footers, and you can share and collaborate. And of course, you can use protected ranges. That's to prevent changes to specific parts of your data. Just head over to data, click on protect sheets from ranges, select the cells or ranges to protect, and set permissions for who can edit them. With these steps, you will be able to organize your data efficiently in Google Sheets. So you can go over the tutorial from top to bottom to get acquainted with the steps. And of course, once you're done, you'll be good to go. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped your search.